Today, I will read you the real-life horror stories that have been witnessed by many and even appeared on the news. However, I would still advise you to stop watching this video if you are alone or don't prefer to have nightmares. Having said that, let's begin our top 3 real-life horror stories. The death of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was last seen on January 31, 2013 in the lobby of Cecil Hotel in the downtown Los Angeles. She was vacationing through West Coast, documenting the trip on her blog and checking in with her parents every day. On January 31st, those calls stopped. Lam had vanished. Soon the police were involved and her parents arrived to help with the search. They had nothing. That February, LAPD released elevator surveillance footage of Lam before her disappearance. The footage shows Lam behaving strangely in the elevator, appearing to talk with invisible people, peering around the corner of the door, crouching in the corner, and opening and closing the door. But what exactly is going on in this video raises more questions than answers. On top of that, around that time, the hotel guests started reporting weird things happening with the hotel water supply. As CNN reports interviewing a visitor staying in the hotel for 8 days during the investigation named Sabina Borg. The shower was awful. When you turned the tap on, the water was coming black first for 2 seconds and then it was going back to normal. The tap water tasted horrible. It had a very funny, sweety, disgusting taste. It's a very strange taste. I can barely describe it. But for a week, they never complained. We never thought anything of it, she said. We thought it was just the way it was here. On the morning of February 19, a hotel employee climbed to the roof and used a ladder to investigate the hotel's water storage tanks. That's where authorities found the decomposing, naked body of Lam, whose personal items were found nearby. After an autopsy, her death was labeled accidental. The phone stalker. In 2007, ABC News documented a series of cell phone calls to families with terrifyingly specific death threats. The unidentified callers knew exactly what families were doing and what they were wearing. The families say the calls come in at all hours of the night, threatening to kill their children, their pets, and grandparents. Voicemails arrive, playing recordings of their private conversations, including one with a local police detective. When the Washington police tried to find the culprit, the calls were traced back to the family's own phones, even when they were turned off. It got worse. 3 of the families told ABC News that they believe the callers are using their cell phones to spy on them. They say the hackers know their every move, wherever they are, wherever they go, whatever they're wearing. The callers have recorded private conversations, the families and police said, including a meeting with a local detective. After some time, the family stopped cooperating with the Washington police for some reasons that we still don't know. The Watcher. After moving into their $1.3 million dream home, a New Jersey family started receiving creepy death threats from someone who identified themselves as the Watcher. As CBS News reported earlier this year, since moving in, the owner said they have received numerous letters from the mysterious person. The Watcher claimed the home has been subject of my family for decades, and I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming, Castro reported. The new owners have several children, and other letters asked, have they found out what's in the walls yet? And I am pleased to know your names now, and the names of young blood you have brought to me. The family was forced to flee from their home, and later filed a lawsuit against the previous owner. Please subscribe our channel on YouTube, Neo Minds.